Yo, what's going on, my print peeps? Thank you for checking back in. For those of you who are new, my name is Dave with Diversity Print, and today we're going to be installing this little bad boy right here, AC Infinity Inline Fan, a 4-incher. So anyway, I also got the tube, 4-inch tube for this. This is a 25-footer. So anyway, let's get these undone. I don't like unboxing, so I'm just going to take it out and get to work on it. Alright, so we took it out the box, and it does come with a lot of mounting options. They give you wood screws and anchors, wall anchors if you're not going to go into wood. We're going to go into wood right here. They give you straps. You can hang it or you can mount it upside down. There's just a variety of different ways. Now you can hang it with certain wire. Those it doesn't come with, but it does come with the straps and zip ties and all that type of stuff. It also gives you arrows right there to show you the airflow. So we're going to mount this on the wall using this rear bracket right here. So in order to do that, we need to take off these two brackets and take the middle out, and then we're going to mark these holes and put the screws in and all that stuff. So unfortunately, I think because the airflow is going this way, I want that going out to the back, and we're going to mount it, so it's going to have to be something like this. So I'm not going to be able to show the Infinity logo. So if you mount it upside down or use straps, you would strap it upside down. Or if you use hanging wire, you would hang it like this, and you would hang the wire like that going up, so that would be facing like that. So this sticker right here is basically saying it may or may not have been switched, because this is used for like growing mota. No, I'm just playing. No, this is like for growing plants and stuff like that. So they may have switched this in the factory to be perfect. If not, all you have to do is take those screws out, take those 4 screws out, flip it, and put the screws back in. Alright, so let's first get a screwdriver and take these 2 brackets off, and then we'll pull this out and get to the next step. Alright, so now we're going to, oh, we got 2 sides. Hello. Alright, so let's get rid of these. Now I believe you only have to do this if you're going to mount it with screws. Alright. And so this is a cool design, so that when you pull the center piece out, you have now room to drill your holes, or mark them and drill your holes and mount it. And then all you have to do is get that middle piece and slide it right back in the middle. So these brackets are actually built in to the unit, which means they can just slide in just like that. And then it slides right there, and then you just screw it back. So that's pretty cool. So now that we have all 4 screws out, we're going to take out the centerpiece, put it to the side. Alright, so we're just going to put the 1-inch Craig screw, fit it on there, and we're just going to screw one in, and then we can maneuver how we want it going from there. Now remember, don't just put it on there and think you're good. Make sure you have the arrow. There's the airflow arrow. Alright, so we're going to want the arrow going that way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the screw in. Again, make sure your flow is the right way. We're going to go like this. Alright, don't want to go all the way just yet. And then we'll put this like on 3. You want to make sure you put this on a light torque because this is plastic, and then that screw will just rip through that plastic. If you have this on a high torque and actually do too much, forget about it. Alright, so this is nice and secure. Alright, so next, so we're going to get our motor mount, or this is the motor piece, or motor box. I think that's what it's called, the motor box. We're going to have the arrow. There's an arrow on this piece too to make sure you line it up and it goes the right way. So remember this being like this. And this is a good thing because now the wires will be on that side and they'll plug into the outlet. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, let's get our screws. Let's get this one back in here. So it's going to go just like this. Perfect. We will get our screw in there. Alright, that one's in there. Get this one from the bottom. Nice. Alright, and you're not going to be able to see the back side, so we'll get back to you. Alright, so now as far as powering it up, man, wouldn't it be nice if it reaches without having to, oh yeah, I don't even have to unstrap this. But let me make it a little tighter. Okay, so we're going to hook, it seems to be a USB-C, would hook into the controller. Let's slide this bad boy out. Right there. This has like a little tiny screw hole or a hanging hole. Maybe we can put this right here, or just get it out the way and put it over here somewhere. Let's get it out the way and put it on the side. Alright, the only screw that seems to fit that I have that fits the back of this hole perfectly is a, well, I thought it was perfect earlier, but I think it'll hold. It's gonna have to. Very old wood screws, number 6s, 1.5. I wish I had 1 inches because this head is too big. This is a number 8 head. Craig screw is too thick. So let's go ahead. Something that I learned over the years is if you get a lot of little bits, drill bits, and if you have extras, if you have a box of screws that you use for mounting things, get a bit that fits that screw, and I always just put it in that box. That way, if you take your screws and your screwdriver and your drill and you leave your bits at home or whatever, and you're going to a project or a job or somewhere, you're like, oh crap, I forgot my bits. Well, that bit would always be in this box of screws. That's what I do with mine, and it's helped. Alright, we're just going to go for it. At this point, I'll use my screwdriver. I don't think it's going to fit. So anyway, it's supposed to look like this. Alright. So hopefully it doesn't fall off. If it doesn't, it's lightweight. It's plugged into a USB-C, which is a pretty tight connection anyway. So if it falls off, it'll just dangle like that. So we'll find a smaller diameter screw that will work with that. And let's power it on. The thing that kind of sucks is I want to hear how it sounds without anything else plugged in. So I'm going to unplug everything else. Okay? And let's just plug this up. All right, I don't know if you can see those little lights beeping. There it goes. You see those lights lit up? There's 6 lights lit up, so it tells me it's on fan speed 6. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So 7. So I think it's, when I put the tubing on, I think it may sound a little bit less noisy, but it's not really noisy. It's kind of hard to tell between the camera and actual live mode. That's 9. That's 10. Alright. And that's pretty cool. It goes all the way from 9 or from 10, 9, 8 all the way to 1 and turns off. Alright, so there's 1. That's level 2. And to me, that sounds really quiet, and that's on 3, and I feel like that would probably be enough for cutting mode. That's 4, and that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty good right there. That's 5. So I wonder if I hold it down if it will turn off. Let's see. Yep. Didn't even have to look at the manual for that one. So yeah. Alright, so let's check out the tubing and see how we're going to tackle that. So check this out. Taking it off the screw. So check this out. It's got a magnet in the back, man. I saw this rectangle right here, and I thought it was for like back-to-back sticky tape, but there's a magnet back there. And I'll show you, just like that. So that's pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do now, check this out. Have this from an earlier project. See, this is why I save stuff. Alright? This is why I save things. So this is a piece of metal, flat metal bar from a recent project. Already have the hole cut in. I'm going to use one of these 8 by 1 1/4 inch wood screws. Well, they're meant for wood, masonry, metal, drywall, plastic. And the head is perfect. Sits on there nice and flat. So I am going to remove that screw. And the thing with these screws also comes with its own, I think it's a Torx 20. It comes with its own Torx 20 bit. They just grab better than a regular screw. And it sticks on there pretty nice. Cool. So now I take that metal piece and bam. It's not strong metal, but it's enough. It's not bad. Okay, that's cool. So if you push it down, I don't know, we'll count how many seconds right now to turn it off. When you turn it on, it goes back to the last setting that you had it. Now I'm pretty sure if I unplug this I'll reset the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. But it went back to the 5th setting that I had before. Now if I unplug it, let's see what happens. Goes back to number 5 speed. I forgot to start counting. I think it was 3 seconds. I think it was around 3 seconds. So that's pretty cool. It has a magnet option. Alright, so let's get past it. Get over it, Dave. Get over it. Alright, let's get to the tube. It's been that kind of day, for real. Like literally, it's been that kind of day. So they give you 2 O-rings or brackets, O-brackets, whatever you want to call these things. My mind's dead right now, alright? Empty box. Man, it looks like a slinky. Like a slinky. So anyway, I'm going to probably get my blade and just pick a length. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go like this, and I will put this over it. That's a nice, beautiful fit. Okay. And then we're gonna get one of these. Let's open it up all the way. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on. And I think we're good. What's cool about this, it looks like the screw here is a hex screw. So it looks like I can get like maybe a 6, maybe an 8, 6 or 8 millimeter hex screw. You can go get one and see if it fits. That way, in case you ain't got a screwdriver and you have some sockets, maybe you can fit a socket in there. Oh yeah. So this is a. So yeah, this is a 9/32 socket, and I'm using the 1/4 inch ratchet. So yeah, pretty cool. So just to show you that that works, we'll use that for the other side. All right, here goes nothing. Die, Slinky, die. Sorry. It hurts me just as much as it hurts you. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some snips. Okay, let's see what this does. First time using them, didn't damage them. Harbor Freight, baby. So anyway, I've got this going like that. I probably should have made it bigger. It doesn't matter right now. I just want something in this vicinity here to suck up some air. Uh-oh. Don't fall, Slinky. Okay. Let me get my screwdriver. Oh, shoot. Something like this. Oh, too big. Okay. Ooh. Hit myself. This is a dangerous job. Okay. So I think I'm going to use these again. These are my first time using these. I've had so many other screws I've been using up first. Time to upgrade. Alright, so I'm going to just do this bottom one. Alright, that's in there. Alright. So now I can rest easy putting this in here. Alright, I'm just going to take it and wrap it around, all the way around. Perfect. Why I take it off first, I don't know, because I guess I'm used to the old. This looks a lot more durable with this overcoating on it. I don't know, man. Old school, I guess. I just do it this way. It just seems easier. And then, but again, you could also that looks pretty good. It's pretty tight to me. Okay, so there is the temporary setup. So anyway, that's it for now. Alright, so we're not going to test cut or anything right now because it's late. I'm tired, but you will see it working in the future on future projects and stuff like that. I will let you hear everything on. Of course, the Xtool is on right now. That doesn't make any noise. But you have your air assist, and then you have the, I mean not the air, you have the air assist, which is down there. And then you have the actual 20-watt fan. We may do a modification. I'm not sure. I mean, there's 4 screws here to where you can open this lid or this top. We may find, I don't know what diameter that fan is, but we may try and put a better, more quiet fan. I think that's just way too loud. They could have invested an extra $5 to $8 and had a better, quieter fan for that 20 watt. Anyway, speed 5. You know what? That's a whole lot quieter. Sounds more like a tunnel. So as I suspected, when we put these on, the sound is muted a little bit. Oh yeah, it's got some nice pull back here. I may use it on 5. Let's see what 6 and 7 sounds like. That's still a lot quieter than with these tubes off. That's nice. That is really quiet. Okay, so let's put the air assist on. Now for the airplane mode, 20 watt. You hear that sucker taking off? Alright, so that's it. I like that it's on the power strip. I could just turn everything off at one time, turn it on when I'm ready, and everything turns on. I don't have to plug in and switch this and switch that. So anyway, hopefully you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you did not like the video, as always, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, ding that little bell for future uploads if you can. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. I hope you're having a good day printing. We'll talk to you on the next one. And until then, peace.